Back when I get to plug in earphones for privacy. We are back. We are back. We are back. It's Snooker19. We stream mostly Snooker19 on this channel. People, we don't stream The Last of Us subscribers. That will change if the subscribers go up on the channel. No, I don't want you playing against somebody. That was a mistake. People, sorry about that now. It says play now. I'm going to be opting out of this when this connects, because I don't want to be playing against somebody else. I want to be playing the game itself. I don't want to be playing the custom match, so we just go back. There we go. Career mode. Okay. Here, let's play the rest of this. Okay. Championship lead. Okay, here we go. We're playing this the other day.
He's going for the right centre pocket here.
This is the first frame, of course. You know, I
Nicely
just went
on
off
the
the other day.
One.
And then when I was on Twitch, and I don't mean to be angry, I just want to apologise again to everybody on Twitch and everybody. I just want people to know that I went through
14.
hell, through the 90s and the noughties, you know, for a long, long time, probably more than likely for about
15.
10, 11, 12 years.
He's taking this on to the right middle.
Horrific, you know. It was probably, realistically, it was probably the 80s and then
21
to the 90s. So it was, and it was horrific. It was horrible. You know, it really was. I was scared of my father, even when
22.
my brother passed, even when my mother was still alive. I was scared of my father, and then all of a sudden, after my mother passed, I grew very close to my father. We had a very close
28.
father and son relationship, and now I miss him terribly. And I forgive him for what he's done, but 2019, I was trying to get out because he was just locking me in. He was still doing what
29.
he did to me.
I can't see any
All my
problems
life.
here.
He locked me in the house. He literally locked me in the house and wouldn't let me go out the door, you know. Like, this
36.
was the last time I saw my father in my house. Last time I saw him, realistically, it was probably 2020 outside of my sister in the car briefly, and then it was
37. He's looking to pop this into the left corner pocket.
2022 in the hospital, I'm not sure. And like I
Tremendous
said,
shot.
I'm not preaching my life to people.
Quality
I'm just,
queuing there.
you know,
Really
letting you
good.
know where I am right now, and that's
44.
why
He's
I
aiming
need
for the left corner
a
here.
woman in my life. And even if that didn't happen, I'd still need a woman in my life, you know.
He'll want to try and eliminate
Because I'm
errors like
desperate to
that
be
in
with
this
somebody.
match.
I think I wasn't ready financially. It's okay being ready, but you have to be
One.
ready financially, as well as mentally and physically, to have a family.
Well, he's
And I
looking at
wasn't
potting
ready.
this into the right corner pocket.
But believe you me, I'm ready then.
In it goes.
I'm almost there financially, then I should be okay. You know, there's so
7.
many people out there that have kids and they're not ready financially. And they struggle to make ends meet from one end of the day to the next, you know. I see it all the time where I'm living right now. So many single mothers where I'm living, and so many single mothers in the world, and they just struggle to make ends meet from one day to the next. It's difficult. You know, it's really difficult and expensive to have a child. You know. But anyway, that's all I have to say.
Played.
But that's what I want. I want kids so badly, not desperately, but I want them. We're going to get back to the snooker now.
12.
And I just want to tell you that Jimmy White is out of the World Championships. He lost. Just watched him before he came on there. I'm so disappointed in him. He lost 10-5 to Ashley Carty. Okay, put a bit of a fight, but he lost. I hope I hope Ken Doherty does a better job. I think he's 8.
Well, that's a loose shot.
Oh, I'm not with it. Sometimes I don't concentrate, people. Some poses for second. Ken Doherty is David Lilly. Oh no, wait now. Is he 6'3"? I think he is actually. Yeah, he is actually. Sorry. Yeah. David Lilly is 6, Ken Doherty is 3. They play tomorrow afternoon to finish on TNT Sports, Discovery Plus. I'm sure somewhere will be showing it on YouTube. I hope Ken gets through. Disappointed about Jimmy, really disappointed. Jimmy's only going to play for 2 more years and then he's going to retire, so.
Foul and a miss.
He's going to be
Tyrone
still in the
Wilson,
crucible for the
30.
seniors.
Neil
So,
Robertson, 7.
don't panic, people. Jimmy White is going to be at the seniors from the 7th to 11th of May. The minute the World Championships is over on the 5th of May, come the 7th, which is a Wednesday, through the 11th on Channel 5 in the UK and probably all around the world, especially for that stuff. And it mounted up each and every one of them subscription services, mounted up, and I was paying for Paramount Plus as well. You know what I mean? Like, it all mounts up. Like, I'm barely struggling with the wage, the government wage that I get every week, just barely surviving, barely scraping by every week, Anyway, let's get back into the game. And like I said,
That's an excellent pot.
thank you for listening.
Simply
and
wonderful.
Because that's where I'm at right now, And I hope whoever's on YouTube now, even
This
everybody
pink
on
required.
Discord and whatever else, I hope you
No
all
issues
understand
there.
And that shuts the door
that
on
I'm not
his
in a good
opponent in
place
this
right
frame.
now,
7.
And all of my life I wasn't in a good place, even though I might have, put on a front and whatever. If you got to know me over the past, God knows how many
He's looking at
years,
the pot into the
I went
left
through
centre.
hell and back, people, So I did, and that's the honest truth. I went through hell and back, and I'm not going to
15.
preach my life
He's
to
looking at
people
this
on
red
here,
to the
but
corner.
I'm just telling you, my life was hell,
Frame conceded. Frame,
Anyway.
Neil Robertson.
Let's try and
That's the
concentrate.
frame in the bag.
And let's get back to the Snooker19.
So,
And I
a
apologise
one-frame
again
advantage. He'll be looking to build more pressure on his
Thank you
opponent in this frame.
for understanding and listening.
Yes, he just needs to keep building on the momentum
Every
of that
single
last
word
frame.
I've said.
Let's see how this develops.
The truth and nothing but the truth.
Thank you. The second frame, Neil Robertson to break.
That's why I find it so difficult to trust people in this world, and it is very difficult.
He's playing the
it's
pot here.
extremely difficult.
That's an excellent opening red. One. Long pot, right up his street. Six. He's taking this red on.
That's not the best split.
7.
This is really tricky.
No, not quite. Pretty close though, but that won't provide any solace. Kyron Wilson, 7. One. Four. He's going for the left centre here. And in it goes. 5.
He'll be fuming about that.
Neil Robertson, 5. One.
Tricky pot coming up.
And he's missed that. Kyron Wilson, 1. Well, he's taking it on to the left corner. One.
Tricky pot, no doubt.
That's a top shot. Outstanding potting.
And the cue ball has finished very nicely.
4. He's playing for the right corner here. What a top shot that is.
That's a wonderful, wonderful pot.
5. Eight. He'll be annoyed with that. Bad miss. Neil Robertson, 8.
An unforced error. Well, well. Will it cost him?
Half a chance here. That's a fabulous pot.
He'll be very happy with the position here.
1. Seven. Not an easy one, but a half chance. Brilliant. What a magnificent pot.
Great positional shot. He'll be happy with that.
8. He'll be disappointed with that. Bad miss. Neil Robertson, 8.
Good chance to get a foot in the door here.
One. Challenging pot along the cushion here. That's really close, but not quite close enough. Kyron Wilson, 1. Brilliantly played. He'll want to get this cue ball close to the cushion. Well, this is building up to be a really interesting test of their safety skills.
This is tough.
And he's missed it!
This is no gimme.
That's a beauty.
Lucas Wilcox.
He's playing
welcome
very well
in,
here.
bro.
1.
Welcome, welcome. I hope you're a new subscriber. I hope you've subscribed, like I said. Once I get a mod on this channel, I've employed 2 mods right now. And they haven't done a thing for this channel.
6.
And I've also employed them to do something for my other
That's a
channel.
shocking shot. I
Lucas
really don't understand what
Wilcox.
happened there.
Really nice name, bro. So I
Neil
just
Robertson,
hope
6.
that in time they help me with my channel, but I don't think they will. I'm not sure if they will. One of them wants $5 to $10. At the moment, I'm not getting a penny to my name hardly. A lot of my money is tied up on other things that I want. And they both said that there are students and whatever, graphic design,
8.
or whatever it is that they do. You know, they just said that they were going to do everything for me, banners and stuff for my channel and logos and all that. So I just hope they do, and you know that it can happen, that the magic can
9.
happen in my channel. I don't know how, but I think there's a way of people doing that on people's channels through Discord.
Well, that looks safe to all intents and
I
purposes.
don't know how. That was a foul anyway. The blue went in. That was a foul. Neil Robertson.
Foul. Neil Robertson, 9. Kyron Wilson, 7.
Well, he's playing on here. He's lining this one up to the middle pocket.
Oh, welcome
Excellent
in.
shot.
Something Wilcox, and then he disappeared off the stream.
1.
He said hi, and then he disappeared for some reason. I hate when people come into my stream and they say hello and then they disappear, and I'm trying to get to know them. At least people are trying to interact with me on this channel compared to on my Twitch channel, you know? I'd love if people could do the same on Twitch. Twitch would be a better platform, though. Maybe not for Snooker19, but definitely for The Last of Us and stuff. And then I just have to get myself
That really
a
is
gaming
loose.
laptop to work the magic, you know? On the channel, you know what I mean? So, have to see what happens there. And I will be getting one when I can afford one, you know?
Kyron Wilson, 6.
And like I
Well,
said,
he's taking the red on.
like earlier, every word I say is the truth and nothing but the truth. I'm not going to lie about anything I've said, you know, so.
He's missed it!
I'm about to pink here and try and get on the yellow.
1.
A bit casual there. He'll be annoyed with that.
At least I'm on it, okay? Not literally, but you know what I mean? At least I can hit it.
7.
Tricky
So
safety
this-
coming up.
Okay, I think I might have left the yellow one though.
Kyron Wilson,
Very good shot.
7.
He's taking
So,
it on.
Yeah.
What a great pot!
That's great cue ball control. Excellent position.
2.
I like when people interact with me because on Twitch nobody interacts with me.
5.
People watch my Last of Us stream, whether it's No Return or whatever it is I do in No Return, or whether it's The Last of Us,
Neil
the
Robertson,
story, or
5.
Last of Us 1 or whatever, or Last of Us Left
Well,
Behind.
I'm not
whatever it
surprised
is.
he's taking on the long pot here.
You know, they don't interact with me
Oh, so close.
on Twitch.
He needed
that
some luck
people
there,
do
and
on
he didn't
YouTube,
get
so
it.
I would like everyone to interact with me on thing. And like I said, I'm going to mention it here for a lot of newbies that are coming into my stream for recent times. My
He went for the
Discord is-
snooker, and it hasn't really
I
worked
have
out.
3 Discord servers.
He looks
and I
like
know
he's
the best
trying to
one that
get
I'm
the
probably
cue
gonna
ball
keep in the
tight on the
future.
cushion here.
But they're all the same name. GITMCGINN. That's GITMCGINN. It's my Discord. My YouTube is
He's attempting to get the white tight on the cushion.
_GITTY. That's GIT_GITTY. And finally, my Twitch is capital G, and then the rest are small letters, ITTY.
Safety here, I think.
722.
This foul could cost him.
That is my
Foul. Neil Robertson, 4.
my Twitch
Just
name.
the brown required.
GITTY 72.
Right out of the
Let's
top
continue
drawer.
there. Let's continue there.
And
This
that
game is
effectively
very
shuts
over.
out his opponent in this frame.
I'm not concentrating because I'm
Frame conceded. Frame, Neil Robertson.
interacting with
And
other
that
people.
is the frame.
Let's
Well
get these
played.
2 frames of our own now.
2 frames ahead, and he's starting to build some momentum here.
This lead will be a concern. He needs to settle down a bit here. This is a key frame.
Yes, we know Neil Folds, we know. And these guys, by the way, people, do a lot of commentary on TNT Sports and Eurosport and not BBC and ITV as well. Neil Folds and David Hendon. And sometimes they commentate together and sometimes they commentate separately. And also Neil Folds does a lot of commentary on both ITV and on Eurosport.
He's looking
now,
at this
of course.
red.
It's TNT Sports. It's no longer Eurosport anymore in the Republic of Ireland.
Quite the split he wanted.
Outside the Republic of
One.
Ireland, yes, but outside the Republic of Ireland, they're not in
This
English.
is
They're
not
in-
easy.
If Eurosport Germany, it's
No,
in German, of
not
course.
this time.
Eurosport France, it's in French. Eurosport
Kyron
Ireland, it's in
Wilson,
Dutch.
1.
Eurosport
He's
Spain,
attempting
it's
to
in
sink this
Spanish.
into the
Eurosport
left
Italy,
corner
it's
pocket.
Italian, and so on. You know, they're not in English. Them,
Well,
them
an excellent
channels.
pot.
Anyway, let's
1.
Back to the snooker people. And that's third person, Wilcox, whatever his first name was. I hope you've subscribed, Mr. Wilcox, and thank you for tuning into my Snooker19 stream.
5.
I'm grinding on a daily basis because this has been my job for the past couple of years. And I see so many people on YouTube getting thousands and thousands, and I see a major
6.
YouTuber over 1 million subscribers. I want to get to 1,000 first,
Really bad miss.
you know, then eventually, you know, get to 10,000 and then 20,000, etc.
Neil Robertson,
and then eventually get to 1
6.
million subscribers. And the same with my Twitch channel. I want to get subscribers and followers on there as quickly as possible, people. Okay, and my Discord too.
1.
Don't forget to add me on all them platforms: Discord, YouTube, and Twitch. Thank you.
Tough shot coming up.
Brilliant. Simply brilliant.
Three.
He's looking to pop this into the right corner. Beautiful.
Four.
He's going for it. I'm not sure what happened there, but that's a poor shot.
8.
Pace is key with this shot. He doesn't want to overhit it. That's not a good result. It was a very tough shot, though.
Foul and a miss. Kyron Wilson, 8. Neil Robertson, 7.
Now that's a poor shot. Yes, he's taking the pot on. Fabulous pot.
Excellent positional play there. Inch perfect.
1.
Outstanding pot. That's right out of the top drawer.
Position looks pretty good to me.
8. 9. 19.
Well, that's an unforced error, and it could cost him.
Neil Robertson, 19.
He'll be looking to get back into the frame here.
Careless.
1.
Very tricky shot coming up.
Four.
Well, he's taking it on.
Five.
Well, it goes. Half a chance. Tremendous pot. Brilliant.
Twelve.
He's taking on the long red to the corner pocket. Close, but not quite.
Kyron Wilson, 12.
He's lining up the long red to the corner here. That's one of his trademark long pots. Brilliant.
1. Seven. 8.
Well, he's taking this black on. No, not this time.
Kyron Wilson, 8. One. 5.
'Well, it goes. Half a chance here. Oh, that's brilliant. Absolutely brilliant.
He couldn't have played that any better.
6. 8.
Tricky shot here.
So close, but he's missed it. That'll annoy him.
Lucas Wilcox. That was your name, Lucas. And now you've gone, or you could come
Kyron
back
Wilson,
into the stream,
8.
please. Thank you.
He's lining this up into the right middle
11
pocket.
seconds.
1. 8.
What a beauty.
Position looks very good here. He's played that very well.
10.
No problem there.
Great technique,
Remember,
superb cueing.
this ends here. I'm going over to
13.
Twitch to play Last of Us, so it looks like it's going to end here, I'm afraid. We'll play more
Not the
Snooker
best
19
shot.
probably tomorrow.
17.
If this doesn't end, we'll continue playing Snooker 19 for a while. It hasn't ended yet, thank God. I'm not really in the mood of playing The Last of Us, but of course I'll be playing the daily mode and no return. Daily run, should I say.
Neil Robertson, 17.
And I feel like there's going to be clickers. It's going to be tough if there is. I just saw how AK Black and Red and Anthony Caliber and all those people that play that game on difficult mode on both Twitch and YouTube. A lot of them stream on 2 channels, and you can actually. I've read once you have a capture card, you can actually Twitch. I was going to say, you can stream on both channels, so you can.
Great shot.
Once
That's a
you have capture
really good
card,
save.
which I need to get.
This could be a really
That's
costly foul.
probably why my quality of my streams are so bad, even on YouTube, because I don't have a capture card. A capture card would enhance them graphics. Or to make the graphics look so much clearer.
Foul.
That's what I need.
Neil Robertson, 6.
This
He just
match is
needs his-
over now. Let's finish up and let's play The Last of Us.
That
Go
should
over to Twitch.
effectively remove any ideas his
Go on over
opponent
to
may
Twitch,
have for the
people. See
comeback.
you over there.